Hello everybody. Hope you all are having a great day. Already 2 likes on the video. Thank you. So, in this stream, we are going to be raising the new Nanu mod, and just already first, you can't really see it very well because it's dark and it's raining, but, baby looks cute, and it has that wide baby eyes that are really cute, but he's kinda cross-eyed, but we're not gonna give him shit for that one. This is again on the Path of Titans server. I am probably not going to fully grow this thing to adult in this stream. This stream is only going to be at most 2 hours long. I just wanted to give you guys something. I wasn't really feeling in the mood for Apex, so we're doing this instead. But tomorrow we will be continuing mine and my fiance's Left 4 Dead stream, and then Friday we're gonna try to see if we can beat Doors Floor 2. And then Saturday, I'll possibly do 2 streams. Maybe, because I want to stream Apex or Siege. So I might just pick Apex and stream Apex for a while. Or like Fortnite or something for you guys. But I want to do a PvP game other than just this. So, but let's check out the vocals. I already kind of got a look at them. This is the broadcast for a baby. That's friendly. Aggro. That aggro on the baby is intimidating. Look at that. And I've noticed that this call is not only the alert call, but a good chunk of the time, and I can't believe it took me this long to notice it, it's also the sound your dino makes when it takes damage sometimes. That's the chat call. Then we have the shake. It's a very nonchalant shake. The stretch. Ooh, big stretch. I'm guessing an itch. Yeah, he just itches his little side. We got the look around. Pretty cool emote. Got this. Very spoopy. And have a sniff. And then we have these mystery. Which is just a little snaz. Alright. And then as for skins, this is the basic skin, the default skin. I went with just kind of a red and brown with some tan. But let's take a look at the skins. This is the crimson skin. It doesn't have a lot of skins, but I do like the second pattern of this skin. It's a nice looking skin if you want to go for like a complete red. And got some brownings there as well. It's a nice skin. I'd rate this one a 5 out of 10. Then we have this one, the nightmare skin. Here are the different patterns you can do. I like the second pattern. I like that it has red eyes. Yeah, this one I'd rate, this is probably one I'm going to buy. This one I'd rate a 8 out of 10. Then there's this one. And this is male coloring, by the way. I know the females and males have different shades. This is male shades that we are looking at. I don't know what this plus means here, but so yeah. Let's see what we can come up with here. Maybe we can go for more of like a desert look. It's gotta have a bright color of some kind. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm hoping that this looks better in the female version, but I'm not a big fan of the combination of colors. One of my least favorite color combinations is red and blue, so. Oh, and here are the different patterns. Definitely like that third pattern. Alright. And then here are the patterns for this one. I would say third pattern is probably best. I mean, it's okay. It's definitely not a bad skin. I'd rate this probably a 6 or 7 out of 10. But I definitely like the Nightmare and just the base skin more. But yeah. We're probably going to go for the Nightmare skin. That's probably going to be our skin that we go for. It doesn't have a ton of skins, unfortunately. Now, my water drain is pretty quick compared to my food drain. So let's take a look at our dino's abilities real quick. Okay, so it has the hyper carnivore diet right now. But this is, I guess, where we get to pick our subspecies. We can increase our bleed and venom healing by 15%, increase health regeneration by 10%, or increase stamina regeneration by 10%. I'm probably going to go for the health once I get the marks and I do my mark thing. We get a few bites, a few senses, but we're only going to worry about what we currently have unlocked. So let's claim and grab at least 2 of these. I want the health regen and the bleed and venom healing, because I feel like those are going to be the best things in this case. Alright. So the game wants me to go to Young Grove. We can attempt, but I don't think we're getting there in 4 minutes. And we're right next to GP, so I'm going to be risky and take my baby over to GP. Hi, Harry. How are you? Sorry for the crunching. I'm currently eating chips while doing this stream. He has a very slow drinking animation. It's a very unsure drink, it looks like. This dino looks like it has PTSD. How's playing as your Allo going? Hopefully going better than when we played. I'm doing good. Other than not really feeling like dealing with people on Apex, which is why I'm streaming this instead. I'm doing good. What about you? Are you doing good today? And thank you for the like. It's much appreciated. How good can it jump? Ooh, that jump is not good as a baby. I'm guessing it's not going to be able to jump when it grows. Which is unfortunate. Nah, we're going to have to swim. Let me gain stam, because I have no idea what this dino's swimming is like. It's really slow with, like, sitting and laying down, so it's definitely not a dino that you want to be cheeky or cocky in a fight and lay down with, like, let's say, Yudi or Torvo, because Torvo can get up real quick. Alright. Let's see how the swimming is. That speed is not bad, and that stam. Ooh, this thing's a good swimmer. Look at that. This is speed on Juvie, and look at my stam. Barely using it, and I'm holding shift. Wow, okay. So I could definitely make the swim across, like, a big, thick part of GP River and not have to worry about my stam or anything. The only thing I'd have to worry about is Crocs, which I definitely want when I'm full grown, Soul or Tree, one of the dinos, to barrel roll me and see how much stamina and oxygen it drains on me. Headache sucks. Yeah, if I ever feel a headache coming on, and my family is known for pretty bad headaches, I always take some medication right when I get the feeling that it's coming on. I take medication, because if I don't take it right at that moment, it's just 10 times worse. I mean, we'll try to make it to Young Grove. I'll put on auto run. I don't think we're making it in a minute and 40 seconds. I mean, the stam's not bad on this thing. You can run for a while. Now, this is it as a baby. It could change as an adult, because there are a few babies that can run for, like, quite a bit, but the adults can't. What fox? I'm curious. You've piqued my interest. Oh, I'm not a fox, I'm a wolf, but thank you. It might seem that way because of my tail and the tip on my tail, but no. I'm not a fox, I'm a wolf. I mean, the OC that I'm using, she can technically turn into a fox, but her main form is the wolf. Well, then she'd be a very big fox, because she's a big wolf. She's big, like, bigger than a dire wolf size. Should I test the FDR on this? This might kill me. But it is water. Gigantism. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna test it. Whee! Ooh. That's actually not bad. Hang on, let me see if I can get on land for a second over here. Like, look at how tall that cliff is. And I took a little bit of collision damage and only just put me under half as a baby. That means that as an adult, it's not going to be, like, great like a raptor. But it's probably going to be decent where I could probably take advantage of cliffs and stuff up against apexes and stuff, so. Yeah, owie. Big owie. It's okay, I'm healing fast, so. Yeah, let's see if I can stam this. I should totally be able to stam it, I'm confident. It would be very unfortunate if there was a Capro or Sarco in the water right now. No, don't kill me, Harry. Mercy. Mercy. My little dino didn't do anything, mercy. Oh, and to anybody here thinking, real quick, you see my hunger. It looks like it's somewhat half. I can already tell you it is not half, because they have a lovely command in this server now that you can check your hunger. My hunger is 56. It has to be, like, right here for it to be 50. Because I thought where I'm at right now on hunger was half hunger this whole time. But ever since they added that lovely command, it makes it so much easier. So that way if I feel like hunting somebody, but I'm not sure if I'm at 50 hunger, I could just pop that command and check real quick. And you might never know, I might be 51 hunger, so I have to stalk it for a little bit until I'm hungry enough to kill. And I'm wondering how the combat is on this thing, because they are going to have, I'm not going to stream it, unfortunately, but they do have a fight night tonight, and that's going to be a perfect opportunity to test this dino. I think I'm coming down with something that's unfortunate. It doesn't feel as bad as it did the last few days, so... Oh, I just realized I didn't have my mouse pad this whole time. Hang on. I did an oopsie. One moment. There we go. The almighty fiance. I'll give it a few. If he's in stream, he'll probably answer, but if not, then I'll see if I can get an answer for you. He's probably doing well. Other than real-world things we've been doing as well as we possibly can, making the most out of every day, so... That is a life tip that I will give everybody. Don't worry too much about the real world and what's going on. Because if all you're doing is worrying and being paranoid or upset about things, life's not fun. Even if you only get a smile for 5 seconds, it's better than being upset for the rest of the day. I make a goal for myself to at least, like, smile or laugh once a day. Because then the day's not all terrible. I had at least a few seconds of a good moment. Enraged bite. We can afford a few things, but we're not grown enough. I'm gonna try to at least get to adolescent before this stream's done. Maybe sub. But that's a big if. Alright. I am a tad hungry. Let's go... Do I want to kill this? These platy things are annoying to kill. Let's go kill it. And I mean... If I put myself up against, like, these bushes, I'm not ridiculously small. But I am a good short size, so I'm guessing I'm definitely going to be mid-tier. Close to maybe low tier for this dino. My little brother is currently at school right now, so I'm guessing he's doing okay. He, unfortunately has a stomach condition and a, what is it called? An autoimmune at a young age. His body is literally at, like, at the age of, like, 16, is acting like the body of an old man. And he's having a lot of medical issues. But as far as we know, he's okay. He is a tough boy, despite it. So, he's doing better today. Probably going to be, hopping on Left 4 Dead with me and just kind of hanging out while me and my fiance play. But he's doing okay. I couldn't imagine having to have an autoimmune where you literally couldn't eat anything without getting an upset stomach. Along with, like, really bad arthritis, juvenile arthritis, and, I would not be able to fucking handle it. I'm a foodie. I love food. And if I had an autoimmune like that, I would be suffering. Now we're gonna mosey our ass over to Grand Plains. Let's see how far I can get before I run out of stamina. And for you, Harry, addressing what you might have missed, you didn't miss much. My brother just came in letting me know that if we were going to play Left 4 Dead that day, that he wasn't up for it. So. Haha, your brake check didn't stop me. If you haven't already, take some medication. Hopefully it'll reduce the pain at least a little bit. Hope you're not gonna get a migraine. Because migraines really suck later on. Well, just try to lay down and get some rest. Hopefully it'll go away if you like take a little bit of a nap or something. A nice long nap helps my headaches. Okay, we got flowers and button mushrooms. And I didn't run out of stam. Nice. But medicine takes like a good few minutes to... The more worse your pain, the longer it takes to do its job. That's why I always take it right away, so that way, like, as the pain grows, it's doing its job. So it's not really able to do much. Now, how many people are on? 4 players? Okay. There's a chance we'll encounter somebody here, but not a big chance. I recommend if the pain is too much, turn the screen off for a little bit. Because looking at a computer or phone screen, or whatever you're watching this on, could actually make your headache worse. Because you have a bright light in front of your face. Even if it's dimmed, it's still a lot for your eyes, so... If it's not getting any better, take a break. I'm still going to be streaming for like another hour and a half. You could take a break. And there will be plenty of other streams for you to watch. Now we have to deliver flowers, so I'm just going to yoink. And hope that I don't get ganked while I auto run and munch on some chips for a second. For anybody that's confused here in the future and now, when I say ganked, it's kind of a jumbled up word I made up. It literally means I get ganged up on, like a big pack of dinos or something looks at me like I'm a meal and kills me, is what I mean by ganked. Hopefully I don't get killed, is basically what I'm saying. And for Twitch and everything, I mean game-wise, not realistically. Nom. Even the ferrets are getting some nom-noms right now. Oh, and whenever, and I like to say this, and this is a big tip to just anybody. Whenever you're around a dino, even if they're friendly, always say that they're temporarily friendly. Why do I say this? Is because I'm one of those dinos that I'll be friendly to you. Like in this server, I'll be friendly to you, I'll be nice. But if I'm half hunger or below and you are looking like an easy kill, I'm going to go after you. Even though we were just playing around and being friends, like 5 seconds later, I got hungry within those 5 seconds. And you're the only food that I've seen. And this server does not have a rule against friendly calling. So if you friendly call, it does not guarantee you're safe in this server. So always say somebody is temporarily friendly, because I'm one of those players that will be temporarily friendly. So I'm willing to goof around, I'm willing to be friendly just to kind of goof around, but if I'm hungry and you're looking like a 5-star buffet, well, that's unfortunate. I am an evil wolf. I'm very evil. And now I'm not going to go after a baby if there's an adult to go after. But, because I'm somebody that likes to fight. I like to have the PvP aspect. And I know a baby can barely do anything. So I'm sitting here like, I don't really want to go after a baby because that's just way too easy of a kill. The only advantage they have is that they're tiny and could possibly outmaneuver me and run away. Like, unless it's a dino more like hats, that I have a build where I'm better off at killing babies and I'm better off at getting food that way. Which normally I don't like to play like that. I like to go after the big dinos. I'll only go after a baby if I need to. And I tell people on this server all the time, unless I am 25% hunger or lower, and I cannot find anything to hunt, and you are a baby, and you just so happen to be stupid and hang around a dino that might end up hungry, well, that's on you. Just because I'm not killing you currently does not mean I'm not going to kill you later. Always. I'm always wary around my friends. Always be wary. Never trust somebody 100%. The only time in this game where I could trust somebody not to kill me is if I was in a group with them previously. Because in this server, there is no, like, group killing. So it's basically a rule to avoid people adding you to a group and hunting you down. Which is why you've seen in my previous streams get on my friend Soul's case or something where I tell them, like, hey, state it in chat, because you guys can goof around and everything, but if you're going to do a 1v1 and fight and maybe kill each other, please state it in chat, because I don't want to get in trouble. And if they don't listen, then I'm normally the one stating it in chat, just in case. Okay, we're done here, so we're going to head to Impact Crater. Now, there is a chance we will see somebody at Impact Crater. This is a little thing for babies. I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to say this every time I go into Impact Crater with a adolescent or juvie. If you go into Impact Crater on any server as a baby, juvie, hatchling, adolescent, whatever, if you don't want to die, don't go into GP or IC. Because if you're a baby and you go in there and somebody looks at you like an easy kill and an easy meal, they're going to kill you. So if you don't want to get killed, don't go to popular areas. There are other areas you can go to and other ways you can interact with people in game than go into the super popular areas and getting your butt kicked. So we're going to walk for a second, just so I have just enough stam to get distance if I need to get into a fight. Now, when I'm a baby, I'm the kind of baby that's like, oh, you're going to try to attack me? You're going to hunt me? Okay. At least I'm going to bite you a few times. I'm not going to do shit to you, but I'm going to bite you a few times. It's when I'm caught off guard that I instantly go, run away! But then when I figure out what's going on, I'm like, okay, fight me, let's go. We need Ricks. Doesn't seem to be anything in the water. Now, I won't do something to somebody that I wouldn't like done to myself. Like, if you're a baby and you go into icy and you're the only thing there and I'm hungry, about to start dying of hunger, I'm gonna kill you. And a lot of people, I've actually had a few people get annoyed, or I've seen people get annoyed at other people doing it, and they're like, there's a carcass right outside White Cliff, so why don't you go to the carcass? One, if it's like a big T-Rex, it takes quite a while for them to meander their ass, even if they shift run, over to that carcass. It's not right next door to Impact Crater. And yes, there are critters, but when you have a good amount of people at Impact Crater, a good chunk of those times, the critters are already eaten and are trying to respawn. So, if you are an easy snack, and you are stupid enough to wander into Impact Crater thinking nothing's gonna happen to you unless the server has a no-kill baby rule, it's your own fault if you die. If you are a baby, it is your own fault if you walk into a populated area and you die. You can't blame anybody but yourself. And if you didn't know, well, now you do know. You died, and now you know that that area is popular. I hate seeing people get annoyed at that kind of stuff. It's pointless. It's your own fault that you made that mistake. Just admit that you made a mistake and that you're still learning and move on. Like, when me and Jay were playing our Aloes, this was like, I believe, not even a few days into the game. We actually did not know that we wandered into a super popular area called Grand Plains. And while we were at Grand Plains, we did Delivery Tree. And I forgot exactly what attacked us. This was quite a while ago. But when we were at GP, we were friends with a Hats. And I believe either some Raptors or other Aloes, I know that they were mid-tiers, were coming after us. Because we were in a popular area, we were babies, we were easy to kill. Our Hats friend tried to protect us. I don't remember if they died or not. But, it was mine and Jay's own fault for walking into a populated area. Because we, I think, wanted to encounter people. So we're like, oh, if it's a survival game, a good chunk of the time, it's in the green areas that people hang around. So I'm looking around at the map, and I believe we spawned in like the Dark Woods area. So we're like, okay, let's wander to here. And I'm curious to see what this is. I was very curious about Impact Crater. I did not know the game map. I did not know its callouts. I did not know. I'm just like, ooh, big green area. There's a good chance that there are people there, and this looks like a good hangout spot. So I'm like, that's what we did. We walked into the area and we almost got killed. And if we did get killed, we weren't going to be annoyed because we walked into that area expecting to encounter people that may want to kill us. And before we met the Hats, me and Jay were like solo Aloes, so before the Hats came in, we probably would have died. If people are going to get annoyed at somebody for not going for a carcass, you have to remember there are people, like me, that enjoy the PvP aspect of the game. And I'm saying this because this needs to be said. There are people that enjoy the PvP aspect of this game. There are people that enjoy going and hunting people and fighting people. They're not purposely going after specifically you because they know who you are. It's because if they want food, they'd rather go in. Heck, if it's a group of like 3 Aloes and they want food and they know that there's a possibility that that carcass is eaten up at White Cliffs and they're not even going to get any food, they'd rather go after the EO that either is low or looks easy to kill in IC. Because it's right there. It's food that's right there. And I enjoy the battle aspect of the game because fighting in Fight Nights, yeah, you get an idea of how to fight with a dino, but it's not like being hunted. Something could pop up out of these bushes and catch me off guard and get a good few bites into me before I can actually bite them back. But in Fight Night, it's fair. You both aggro call. You're both ready for the fight. So Just people need to stop being whiny little brats. That's all I'm saying. It's a game. You're meant to survive. If you didn't survive, so what? It's literally kind of like a go next scenario. It's like, oh, your dino died. Okay, either go to a different server in hopes that you don't get killed by the same people again, or just reload into your dino and continue growing it. That's literally it. I'm going to get off that topic because I'm going to start repeating myself. But, yeah. We just finished Impact, so let's go ahead and head over to White Cliffs. And actually, I'm gonna kind of ask the people that watch my videos, streams, and also answer the question myself. What is the most annoying dino for you to fight? And it could be on any dino. Like, what is the one that always, like, kind of annoys you every time you fight it? For me, it's any raptor. Raptors annoy me, quite a bit when I fight them. And now we have food. I can see how the trike and Ed can be annoying. But I will say, if you have enough room to maneuver and you keep a good eye on your stam, beating a trike is easy. It's when you have those group of trikes or those group of people with the trikes that make it difficult. But if it's just a solo trike, it's easy to beat. One of these times, me and Jay should, go after a trike on stream. Like if it goes during fight night or something, and show you guys. Because a trike's not that hard to beat if you can get up behind it. Now, if you're a Rex or something and you're solo, it's going to be harder because you're both a lot more slow moving and you're not really able to, like, get around it. But like this dino, I could see myself actually being able to outmaneuver a trike and getting around it. I just probably could not. I would have to avoid being hit because I'd be very squishy. Whenever you're fighting an EO, if you're on a more speedy dino, there's a really, like, 9 out of 10 chance a freaking EO is going to use its charge. So a good way you can bait it is if you're, like, a good distance away, and you just kind of stand still or walk around. Trick the EO into using its charge. Trick it as if, like, oh, you're being stupid and you don't know what you're doing, or you're making yourself an easy target. So when you start to see them go for that charge, you bank off to the side. If they start to follow you, quickly change direction. Because it is really hard, like it's double back, or backtrack. It is really hard for an EO to hit a target after it's changed direction. You go one way and then instantly change direction. Make it really hard for them to turn and hit you. Now, it's easier said than done, but if you can pull that off, that's a great way to avoid a charge. But if you're on something big like a Rex or Spino, you're not going to be able to do that. So you're just going to have to fucking try to face tank that EO. And if it has sharpened horns, yeah. You just gotta hope that you catch it off guard and by surprise. Oh, I got pinged. One moment. What did I get pinged by? Oh, in event news. Sorry, I'm reading, because they have a special fight night going. This is the Nanosaurus, I believe is what it's called. It's a new mod. It looks similar to the Dripto. It's like a Dripto, if you took a Dripto and a Cerato and made a baby. Oh yeah, I found some Walking with Dinosaurs clips and stuff on YouTube. And ooh, I miss watching that. And hello to Soul and Naf. I think it's Nafferson. Is how you pronounce your name? What do you mean dumb it down for you, Soul? Yeah, my fiance is extremely busy compared to me. Why am I running up here? I'm running over here. Cougar nuts. Hey, I work hard, I just... in a different way. Well, I'm asking if you're asking for me to dumb it down as in explain to you what kind of fight night it is, or dumb it down and tell you what dinos are allowed, because they have Pacific dinos that are allowed at this fight night. Okay, so... Okay, that's at Sunday. Yeah, I don't know what they mean by the Ring of Death or anything tonight. My whole thing is I will find out when I have to go to fight night tonight, so. Yes, the Steven Magson, that is Soul. He's just kind of popping in to say hi and ask some stuff. He's popping in to be his dumb self. I believe he's on a few of my Path of Titans streams too. Now I'm doing the most boring quest here that everybody hates doing, but I don't mind doing because it's mindless for me to do. Literally grab flower, run up to tree, deliver flower to tree, and repeat. Actually, I have some quests that I didn't accept. GC. So, you're in GC. GV. Yeah, I might end up asking for a TP to GV once I get this area done. And I'll show you guys the carcass that I was talking about earlier at White Cliffs, if nobody's eaten it. Yoink. Okay, let's really test this thing's FDR. Not bad. Okay. Definitely if I do that again, I'm going to die. So I'm not doing that again. Thanks for the likes, everybody. It's much appreciated. It's the pooping quets. It's gotta take its shit. It has to take its time taking it. Let's head to Impact Crater to get this quest, and then I'm going to ask for a TP to GV. I won't look at my screen while it does it. Now, what is everybody's main dino? I pretty much know what Souls is, but what is, like, your main dino? I know that no matter what happens, you absolutely love playing it. Nope, bugging the bush. You leave the bush alone, soul. For anybody that's confused, that's the person that basically is the big boss of this whole server. She's the one that created it. Founder. Again, thank you for the likes. Let's see how well I can handle this. I definitely can't fall from that height. Or, well, I probably could, but I'm not going to. We're fine, I'm not stuck. So you're a variety, Harry. That's good. Let's see how fast they are. He beat it. He TP'd me before I could finish my quest. Whoop! And I almost spawned in a rock. There we go. Oh, they made lakeweed pop up. Okay, then I'm gonna go gather that before that disappears. Soul's totally not stream sniping me right now. He could literally just look at my stream and come find me if he wanted to. Luckily, this is a safe zone, so he can't do anything to me. And now we have lakeweed again. I am also at South Lake. Actually getting ready to head over to get food right now. And get a quick slurp of water. I'm almost adolescent. And we're only about an hour in. So I don't think I'm going to get the sub today. But I can at least get up to adolescent and show you the abilities in that. And then next time I stream growing this thing, we might be able to get up to sub, maybe even adult. They don't have the food and stuff spawned in right now. Because normally they have food and stuff here. I have a feeling I know what he is. Oh yeah, he's the trike over there. I think that's Soul. If this wasn't a safe zone, I'd totally take advantage of that and attack him. Seeing as I'm young and he'd be a great source of food. But then again, I don't think I would do enough damage to do anything to him. I'm grabbing my shellfish. Yeah, that's Soul. Oh, they have a broken horn subspecies. Okay. And yes, I had no reaction to him biting me. I don't really care because I'm used to him doing that kind of stuff to me. It's not like I'm gonna fight him. I can't do anything right now to him. I guarantee you if I bite him, I'll be lucky if I even do half the damage he did to me. Oh no! Naughty Sarko. Okay. Let's see here. We're almost there. I might run up and get a little nip, but I'm not going to do anything. Even though I'm not supposed to be doing the PvP. Oh, we don't have the trees and stuff here. I'm guessing Bush has to load in for that. Okay, what does chunking look like? Can I chunk on this dino? I can't chunk. There's either a bug going on or something else, because I can't chunk. That's weird. So I think chunking's bug right now. I can hear him. I can hear him wandering around behind me. He's over there somewhere. I'm not concerned about him attacking me on this server because this area is a safe zone. He can't kill anybody in safe zone. I think he just hard logged. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go, unless they've already tested this, I'm going to start heading to this critter. I always, in this server, if you see me typing a lot when I'm on a new dino, it's literally just to, let them know of new dinos and let them know, like, hey, I can't chunk this at this age, so that way they're aware, and they can go, okay, this dino can't chunk at this age, so they can, eat normally off the body, because, like, I think a hatchling compy can't chunk off of a body. So I believe a hatchling can run up to a downed body and eat normally from it. If I am wrong, the admins or founder or whoever sees this can go down in my chat, go down in my comments, or if you're here, talk in chat, and let me know. Oh no. I don't like that he said that he's gonna give me entertainment. Especially that you can stream snipe, Soul. Rude. Is that a scar? I like that scar. I like that a lot. It's really cool. And now we go wee. Okay, so... Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold this for a few seconds, because I'm not really hungry. It was just more of a test to see if, I could chunk it. But seeing as I could pick up the whole critter, and I'm still a juvie, but I can't chunk a chunk off the carcass? Hi, Spiky! It's been a hot minute since I've seen you. How you been? Well, might as well not let it go to waste. Well, I wish your mom good luck at the dentist. I absolutely hate the dentist. I'd rather go to a brain doctor than go to the dentist. Come on. Use those legs of yours. Come on. It's not gonna climb that. The jumping sucks already. And I'm not even full grown. We're just gonna lay here for a moment. Yes, succulents. So I know he's on the dried lake side right now. So the game, I think, keeps spawning, or whenever they do TPs for soul, it keeps spawning him, like, in the cliff area of dried lake, which is right in front of me. Okay, one more time. Oh, no, I think it worked. Ooh, I'm getting my deep voice. I'm starting to get my deep voice. Yeah, the Acro mod has a ton of hides. Acro is it's a good Apex for people to play, because you can vary your playstyle with the Acro a lot. A lot of people go for, like, bleed. So... The 13 plus is more as a warning for parents. Because I don't want any parents coming up to me being like, oh my god, my kid learned this from your stream. It's like, I have a warning in my description. And in the YouTube video itself. It's Your fault for letting your kid watch this stuff and not keeping an eye on them. Now, should I be scared of Soul? Because he's telling me to stay at the, like, South Lake. So I'm just kind of, like, hanging around. But I'm also nervous. I could hide, but hiding's not going to mean jack shit if he can look at my stream. And I'm not giving him shit for it. It's just, he's kind of being a pain. He's not going to kill me or anything. At least I hope not. Kids are... No offense, Spiky, and this is not towards you specifically. I don't like kids. I'm never having kids. Are we sure that I didn't start at adolescent? Yeah, like what the heck? I'm at the food. Technically. I don't want to go to the water. I don't know if I want to go to the water. He's totally not got me nervous as fuck right now. Nope! I'm good! Nope! We're good! No thank you, I'm good. I have expected that to happen. No. Naughty salt. No salt. Bad salt. No. No. Bad. Does salt have stam? Because if salt has stam, I want to see if salt will, Nope. Ah. Well, I'm getting my bath. Time to find out if I can take a barrel roll. So oxygen actually, it's not terrible, but it's not, like, extremely good. I definitely can't Rex. Can't be like a Rex and go swim for a long while. No, that's just Soul. If he wanted to be mean, he could have taken me in that water and barrel rolled me, but the only thing preventing him from doing that is it being a safe zone. That's it. Soul's being held back, so... His, gator's name is Salt, if anybody is, confused. I don't like kids. I don't mind hanging out with kids, because they're not my own kids, and I am not fully responsible for them. But, I don't like kids. The only children I'm having is fluffy children, which are my ferrets and dogs. I don't want no human children. I do not have the patience, nor the want to have a child, so. Speaking of child, one's in my lap right now. Oh yeah, he got on his trike. Nope. You're not allowed near me, mister. No. You already bit me once and gave me a wicked freaking scar. I don't know. Bad trike. At least now I know I can outrun a freaking trike. Can he make it? He can. Yep, there he goes. But I guarantee you that fall freaking hurt. And that one. Excuse me, mister. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, the only thing a child is good for is to be a grenade. That's it. And I make that joke, and that is a dark joke. Freaking Twitch, don't take that too seriously. It is a joke. No. Kids don't make me happy. Kids annoy me. Kids annoy me. They piss me off. They make me want to claw my eyes out. I don't like kids. Correction, baseball. No, they are not. Kids are the reason why you need therapy. Oh, the dark joke, I think the whole point of it is literally because babies are loud. And they're the perfect fucking distraction and nobody wants them. Because I just think it's funny imagining throwing a baby like a grenade and it just going, wah, as you throw it. That shit's hilarious to me. I don't fully understand the dark joke, but like, when I say it, it's more of a, it's a great way to get rid of them. It's a great way to not have to deal with them anymore. I don't like kids. Yeah, but an adult crying, they probably have a legitimate reason to cry, while a baby crying could be crying because it wants food, it wants its diaper changed, it just wants to cry. No. Hearing a grown-ass person cry, depending on the person and why they're crying, does not annoy me nearly as much as hearing a baby cry. I just noticed that this is a T-Rex relative. I feel like an idiot for not noticing. And though, yes, babies crying for food and water is a good reason. I get annoyed. I do not have the patience nor the mental capability to take care of a child. I don't like children, and I'm just going to leave it at that. We're going to drop it there. I don't like kids. I don't want a kid. I don't like kids. I'm good with my fluffy, furry children that aren't going to freaking scream at the top of their lungs and cuss me out or anything like that. I'd rather pick up poop and pee from an animal that I need to take care of than a child. I don't know. Oh, is somebody new here? Oh yeah, there's some new people here. That's nice. I'm going to say this for anybody that sees this video. Yeah, it is a requirement to join the Discord. They're not going to kick you within like the first day of playing the game because they're going to give you a chance to get a feel for the game, to get a feel for the server and see if it's somewhere you want to stay. But if you plan to stay here longer and continue to get on the server, you need to join the Discord and you need to be 13 years old or older. Spiky, we're dropping it. I'm not having kids. Period. I don't like kids. And there's no way you're going to convince me otherwise. You're still young. And until you have had a child of your own, and even then, there's no convincing me. People have tried to convince me for years to have a child, and I don't want a child. Period. And we're dropping this, and if we continue to talk about this, you will be timed out. Got tiger nuts over here. If I remember right, there's not really any tiger nuts back there. The last time I'm going to be saying this, and I get... Now, to people that want to have kids, good for you. If you want to put in the time and effort, and you have the patience to have a child, go for it. That's a you thing. I don't like children. I don't want to have to deal with a child. I don't want to have to deal with a screaming baby. Yes, baby turns into child, turns into toddler, child, teen, then adult. But you're missing a big part of that. First, they start off as a baby. Then they go to toddler. Then they go to teen. Those 3 years I do not have the patience for. I do not have the mental capability, nor the patience, nor would I be a good mom. I am somebody that realizes the fact that I am not going to be a good mom, that it would be a terrible idea to bring a child into a world with how I am at right now. I don't want kids. Plus, the thought of giving birth scares me. I don't want to give birth. And I've had people tell me that you could take medication for it that basically gets rid of the pain. I've had people, weird people, say that it was pleasurable. I've had people say that it's not that bad or that it's worth it. And I don't like putting myself through pain, whether it's big pain or small pain. And I am terrified to have a kid. And just to get people to shut up, I would tell them that maybe I'll think about fostering, but I don't want a child. Period. There are people out there that want to have kids and want to put their time and effort into this child, and good for them. Because if you have the capability to do that, good for you. But I'm not one of those people. I don't want a child. I really do not want a child. I would rather have a zoo of animals than call them my fluffy children than have a human child. I do not want a human child, and I am allowed to that right. So, third time I'm stating this, and the last time. If I have to state this again, because I'm already getting uncomfortable with this conversation, you guys will be timed out for a short time. I'm not having kids. It's not happening. Stop trying to convince me how great kids are, because as far as I'm concerned, there's a lot more downsides than upsides to having a child, in my opinion. But we're going to just drop this now. If you want to have kids, but I'm not going to have kids. Let's continue growing a dino, which is what we were meant to grow, because I have like 30 minutes before I have to go, and I want to get... Or no, wait, we're already out of lesson. I didn't even notice. Let's see what we got. Alright, let's check out the head abilities, because we have 2 of them. It's okay, Harry. I don't like talking about it, and I don't like people trying to convince me. Because I've had so many people tell me that I'm going to change my mind or try to convince me to have kids, to the point where it starts to annoy me a little bit, especially as I've gotten older. I hear it more and more and more, and no. I am going to Dry Lake to Quest. I am not going to hang out at GV 24/7 during the whole stream. Yumi can play a little bit later today, so probably when my fiance goes to do dinner, we can play some until I wait for him to come back. But Enraged Bite, a strong but delayed bite. Its damage increases by 15% when your health is below 30%. Fracturing Bite, a delayed bite with higher cooldown that inflicts fracture on targets, slowing their sprinting speed by 20%. I see this being more used as a getaway or a group situation, but I don't like abilities that might give away my health. I kind of get nervous because if my eyes glow or anything like that and it gives an obvious sign that I am 30% health, that thing's going to target me way more. Oh, I'm going to be, one, I have to do dishes and household chores, but I also gotta, promise my fiance, me and him would have some one-on-one time, so we're gonna go do that after this stream. I feel like, just in the just out of all of it, Enraged Bite as a solo would be greater, so I'll probably get the other bite if I'm, like, in a group with Jay or someone. We'll test it out. We already know what Carnage does. Increases... Ooh, but that has a hefty increase. Increases attack by 20% within 75 meters of a corpse. There's Lone Survivor. Increases my armor and increases maneuverability when I'm not in a group. Quick Cleanse. The Nanocosaurus begins cleaning its own wounds, healing bleed, venom, poison, and bone break. It also gives you 50% increased resistance to status effects for 30 seconds. Quick Heal. Nanu begins cleaning its wounds and restoring a portion of its health. I'm getting that Quick Heal because that seems nice. We're going to do that, and we're actually going to put the Quick Heal here because I believe we're going to have a Tail Whip. Adamant Scales increases armor by 10% and knockback resistance by 40%. Bleed and Venom healing by 30%. Thick Coat. Your feathers keep you warm at night, boosting your health and stamina regenerations and stats by 10%. During the day, your maximum health increases by 10%. We're doing this. I'm also going to be buying this eventually, just because that's a good one to have if you have like a ton of bleeders and stuff around you. Enduring Legs, 20% reduced knockback and fall damage. Acceleration, 50% faster. Increases turning speed and decreases stamina recovery. We're going to do the enduring legs, because I feel like that's going to be nice when it comes to outrunning things. Now we have our tail, which we have balanced tail and tail attack. We're going to do tail attack, because I feel like it's just easier to get used to a dino with tail attack in the beginning, and then as we increase it, if I feel like I need that balanced tail, I will add that balanced tail. Nima, hi. Do you want to say hi? No? Okay, fine. I see how it is, Nima. Alright, we're gonna launch ourselves off a cliff for a moment. Alright, so we stand still for a few seconds. We have to stand still to use it. Doesn't use a lot of stam. Oh. Oh? Okay, I want to lose more health. I know that sounds weird, but when this cooldown is done, I want to lose more health and see if, like, it gets me up from a bottom to full. Alright, we're done here, so we're gonna see if we can head back to GV, and then back over here, because I do need some water. If you hear Stevie or my, or not sneezing, what's sneezing now? Hi. Sneezing or sniffing or just my mic being messed with, it could be my ferret, because she's kind of waking up and hanging out on my shoulders right now. She might even try to bite my headphones, though she hasn't done that yet. No, my goodness, big yawn. Now we got shellfish. Okay, let me drink some water. Thank you for that, Nima. Hi. Yeah, I can't chunk off of a shark corpse. That's weird. Fletchy Chills, hello. Okay, let's launch myself. Not enough damage. Do it again. That should do some damage right here. Okay. Alright, now we're going to do a little bit of a mini fall. Oh, well, I guess that's not going to work. So, let's see. Does this get me instantly to full health? Because I already heal fast as is. Okay, so it doesn't get me to full health, but I think it, like, fills up about a little more than a quarter of my health. Okay. Let's see how fast the healing is if I sit down. You're pulling at my cord on my headphones. See that? Hi. Let's get this shellfish. Because I got about 15 minutes before I have to end stream. Let's see if we can get myself maybe halfway. Now flowers and button mushrooms. Now I wonder if you can move around while trying to heal. Hey. I love my ferrets. Don't touch me. I want attention and I want you to pet me, but don't touch me. Yes, that is a mic. That is a mic. Now we need mushrooms. Ugh. What is the worst sickness to have between just like a common cold? Do you hate runny nose or a bad cough more? I would rather have a bad cough over a runny nose. Yeah, that's my mic that you keep hitting, Nima. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Here. Alright. Let's see if I can do the healing while moving. As I don't take fall damage. One moment. Kind of want to dive into the water. A bit of damage. Okay, so I can't move. I have to be standing still to do it. The moment it moves, it does the cooldown. So, like, you have to get into a moment, like, let's say you're in a group, or get far enough away from the target that you could stand still and do your heal. But you can, as somebody being attacked by one of these things, force them to move, which cancels out that heal. But it seems like they can only heal themselves. They can't heal others. Unless it said that they could. Hang on. I could be an idiot right now, so let me confirm something real quick. Yeah, they can only heal themselves. They can't heal other people. Now, let me see. Do I have enough for this? I do not have enough for this skin, so we still need to grind up for that. I go near. I don't think I can go through land, so I'm gonna have to swim. So we're gonna run over to BTC and quest there, and then after questing at BTC, that's probably where we will end the stream. And you guys will see me continue to grow this on a later date, and then we will go to fight night with it. I do like that friendly call. And a quick tip to anybody that's learning the game, even if you know you're not going to play that dino maybe more than once, I recommend playing any dino or mod at least once, so that way you can get to know their abilities from a personal perspective. And it's easier for me to understand how to counteract dinos and how to fight them if I know myself what the abilities are, not what people tell me. Because, yeah, I can trust what people tell me, but they can't tell me everything, and I'm not going to be able to remember everything with how my brain works. It's just better for me to do it myself. So I recommend doing the and playing the dinos just to kind of learn their abilities and such. If you don't feel like Growin or Rex because of how slow it is, then you can go into a deathmatch server that has fast grow, and you can try it out there. Gotta deliver the death cap. Now, people normally go down to that tree. I go to this tree because I feel like it's closer. I'll even do one here. It's not severely drastic, but there is a bit of a difference on the length. And I hope I'm not the only one that notices it. Branches! The one quest that Soul absolutely hates doing, but I think is one of the easiest quests. But then again, unlike Soul, I know where everything is. For once I ran out of stam running around just naturally. So the stam regen is not bad at all either. Now with how slow it lays down and stands up, it's definitely not a risk you want to do in the middle of a fight unless you think you have a good hiding spot. Now we gotta grab our death cap. It's having a bit of a bug with the collecting. It's like collecting stuff, it's just sometimes you won't hear it and it won't do anything. Alright, moving around seemed to fix it. Let's see if it does it. So it's not doing it with the succulents, it seems like. Oh nope, it's still doing it with the succulents. No, moving around doesn't fix it. Okay. Can I climb up here maybe? No? Let me up. Let me up. Nope, it's not gonna let me up. Okay, then we'll go over here. Alright, I managed to get in this stream, my Nazu or Nanu up to second bar of adolescent. Hopefully in the next stream we can get him to at least sub, so that way I could take him to fight night on Sunday and we can watch and see how this thing fights. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. Sorry about the whole little bit of a panic attack I had earlier. It's just, I got uncomfortable. I'm just gonna admit I got uncomfortable. But I will see you guys in the next stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like my content, my videos, my streams, I have more streams than videos, but anyway. If you like my content, if you're on YouTube, feel free to give me a like after the stream, maybe even a comment, and subscribe if I feel like I'm worthy of your subscribe. If you're on Twitch, feel free to drop a follow and come back for more streams in the future. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.